And moving on, in India's southern state, Kerala, rescuers raced against time under harsh conditions to search for survivors trapped in debris after massive landslide struck Wayanad district on Tuesday. The death toll exceeded around 250, with several other people still missing. The toll is expected to rise further. Search operations intensified in the landslide-affected areas as more heavy machineries have moved on to the other side as Belay Bridge is fully functional. Columns with dog squads commenced search operations. State Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan on Thursday said the rescue mission in the landslide-hit Mundakai region of Wayanad could take a few more days and appointed a cabinet subcommittee of 4 ministers to coordinate the rescue efforts. Meanwhile, the Indian Meteorological Department has predicted moderate rain for Wayanad and several other districts over the next couple of days. A yellow alert for heavy rain has also been issued for 5 other districts. And in India's Ajay Joy joins us from southern India's Wayanad for more. Well, Ajay, good morning. The construction of the 190 feet long Belay Bridge has been completed, which will help connect the worst affected areas of Mundakai and Churalmala in Wayanad district, which were hit by devastating landslides. What is the current situation at the ground and how are the rescue operations going on?
Yes, Libactri, the search operations are on. As we had mentioned earlier, the whole landslide area, the affected areas, is divided into 6 separate zones. 40 teams, separate teams are deployed to cover all these areas. So to have the understanding about each team, we'll be having members from Army, members from NDRF, local fire and rescue departments, and they will be assisted by 3 locals who are quite knowledgeable with the area. And some of these teams will be assisted by the dog squads as well. And each will be having 1 member from the forest department also. So right now, 6 sniffer dogs, they are in full operation in the search, whatever the operations are happening right now. 4 more cadaver dogs, they will come from Tamil Nadu today. So totally there will be a dog squad of 10 member basically to scout around this area. Yes. Now rain is still here. Even right now I'm in Mepadi. Is a little away from the epicenter of the landslide, but some sort of heavy rain is happening here. The same is there in the landslide affected areas also. With that, we will have a intensified search operations in the river also. If you can see, what you see is in the landslide area is basically the tributary. This tributary is merging into the main river Chaliyar in the downstream, and many bodies are being found even now from the neighboring district, Malappuram. So intensified search operations are happening in that river downstream as well in 3 separate mechanisms, using helicopters, using local swimmers and the police divers. And the third is Navy and the Coast Guard, their diving teams searching in the areas near to the rivers and where bodies are more likely to be found. So that's the update from here. The whole rescue operations are on its full force right now. 25 ambulances will cross every day to the other Mundakai area because the Belay Bridge is done right now. So yes, now onwards, we can see more updates from the field.
Of course, a very fragile situation. What all is the government doing for the flood-affected people there in that region?
Camps have been opened. All those people who have been rescued, who were affected in this particular area, they are moved to the camp. And in Mepadi itself, most of the camps are in Mepadi town itself. The higher secondary school has been converted to a camp. Almost around 4,600 some odd people are right now in the camp in this particular location itself. And all facilities, medical facilities are mentioned to them. But the more hard part is that many of the dead bodies are yet to be identified. And that's where things will get a little difficult now onwards, identification of the bodies and the cremation afterwards. that will be one of the major challenges the government will be facing anytime. And as it was mentioned in the review meeting yesterday, so many small kids have been orphaned. How about their education? And that will be the primemost concern now onwards for government. We expect a special package to be announced for these people. Most of them will have to be moved out from this area, because this area is right now known for the landslides and can be categorized as severely landslide prone areas now onwards. So I don't know if there is any zoning coming or not, but definitely we will see displacement from this area in a
All
large
right.
manner, and they are allowed to be rehabilitated. And that's where the major challenge comes for the government.
All right, Ajay, thank you so much for all that update.